Okay, let's talk about frequency. Now, I'm going to talk about raising your frequency like you're going to do it, because I know that that is what most people understand. But I will tell you this from my own experience. I know you do not raise your own frequency. You do not do that, okay? Spiritual growth can only be done from your spirit body, okay? Your connection to source. This is how you raise your frequency. The only thing that you can do with your human little body and your human baby brain is be quiet. Okay? That's the only thing that you can do. If you want to raise your frequency and your vibration, then you listen to your guidance, first of all. When spirit is guiding you to do something or to not do it, you start to listen. That's number one. That's like, you know how when you go to AA, Alcoholic Anonymous, and all these different places, the first step is admitting that you have an issue. Okay. The first step to raising your vibration is understanding that you need to stop doing what you're doing. You need to get out of the driver's seat of your life. That's the first step. The second step would then be to allow spirit to purge you from the inside out. All right? You're not doing this. This is something that you're allowing to be done. Most people cannot raise their frequency because, number one, they do not know how to be quiet long enough. Human beings have to talk. They have to have things going on. They have to be on the move. They have to have the TV. They have to have this and that and people and all these things. People with high frequency, this is what I know about most people with high frequencies. They most likely don't even enjoy being around forces of life that speak. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. They enjoy being around forces of life that require them to use other senses besides their five senses, okay? Because we are multisensory beings. So that means that when you are quiet and you are still, you can now connect to those other senses that you have that don't require your eyes, that don't require your hands, that don't require any of your five senses, your mouth, or any of these things, okay? So when you're on a certain frequency, you do not normally want to be around a lot of motion, movement, people. I'm just going to say people, okay? You know, and a lot of people say, I don't like being around people. Well, that's probably because your soul, which is your GPS, okay? Your soul is trying to guide your body to a still, quiet place so that you can connect to your spirit. I don't believe we're all connected spiritually. Initially, we're not, okay? That's the reason why they say most people are asleep, or, you know, in the Bible, they talk about the sheep that are lost in the world. These are people, which is most people, that are spiritually disconnected. This is the reason why Spirit has guided me to assist women to become spiritually connected so that women can now understand what is happening in their life, what is going on, or even to become self-aware. Because when we are spiritually disconnected, we are not even aware that our actions are causing our life to be a certain type of way. And it's easy to say, don't you get it? Don't you understand? You know, because as you start to evolve, then you'll look at people who are not as evolved, like, duh, you should understand that. But we don't do that. We respect the path because there was a time when we didn't know either, okay? And the only way that we ascended is because we allowed spirit to come in and correct us from the inside out, renewing our mind, renewing our body, renewing the way we eat, renewing the way we think, renewing the way we are, and completely giving everything up for our purpose, you know, and things like that. So when it comes to raising your frequency, if you want to know how to raise your frequency, it's going to be very easy for you to do. It's not hard. It's not hard. You say, Kat, it's hard for me to be alone. I don't like being by myself. Listen, you can do it or not. You don't have to, okay? Now, the challenging part is consistently doing this, okay? Because how hard is it for you to sit down and be quiet? How hard is it for you to decide to listen to spirit and stop doing certain things? It's not hard to do it once. That's easy, okay? The hard part is you doing it over and over and over and over. But what I'll tell you is, the more you keep doing it, spirit will then give you the ability to do it, because in your own body, little mind, you don't have the ability to do these things. So all these people who want to go on these trips and, all this crazy stuff, they want to be, in control. Partially so and partially no, okay? You are partially in control of your life. It's true. But if you want to connect to your higher self, then you have to recognize that your human body, that's your lower chakra. Let's think about the chakras. Your human body is at the root, okay? If you want to get to your higher self, which is this crown chakra energy, you have to go through the heart. That requires a lot of healing, which a lot of people don't want to do. They're not. Okay, people can know all of the answers, but when it comes time to get up through that heart and get up here, baby, don't talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about that, because that's not easy to do, but it's very possible. It's very possible. But this is how you raise your frequency. You start to heal. You start to allow spirit to guide you towards a greater connection to the source, which is your spirit, so that you can become one with your spirit, with the spirit of all, God, whatever you call it, the all. Okay, if you want to get to that elite status of connecting to the Most High, there are things that you must do. There are things that you must stop doing. And that's real. So if you're listening to people saying, God knows your heart, it's okay. You can keep doing whatever you want to do. Do it till you're satisfied, okay? We all have a choice. But many of us know what is taking place right now, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful because we have a new world. We are entering literally at the gateway, going into this new world. And the rapture is not physical. No, it's not physical. It's very spiritual. And there are people that are ascending right before your eyes. You'll be working with them one day, and the next day you'll see them on TV. How the heck did they get up there? How are they doing this? Who is the person that I'm looking at right before me? That's not the person I used to know. Guess what? They ascended. And there are those who are not following spirit, and they will be left behind. That is what is happening, okay? So when we say, oh, the rapture is going to be physical, and people are going to just disappear off the face of this earth, they're going to disappear off the face of the old earth, which is going to be over. Look, skin 30 real quick. Y'all know what this portal is about. Y'all know what it is. Those who know, you know. If you don't know, then connect with someone who does. That's why I feel like community is so important. Listen, spirit will always send you guidance, send you a boat, send people to help you. You have guides, angels, so many forces that are trying to assist you and get you to do the things that you've been guided to do, for some of you, for years, okay? It's just time. And those who feel like they're in control of their life, I can't do this, I can't do that, okay, well, everybody ain't gonna make it. And even the Most High knows that. The Most High, the creator of all, knows that everybody's not gonna make it. This is the reason why we're called to separate, okay? There's a great division going on right now, because there are those who are doing it and there are those who are not. And so if you want to hold on to your family, your friends, your job, and all these other things that you want to hold on to, listen, the Bible says that if you will not deny your own parents, you're not even worthy of God. Because the spirit will require you to let go of everything. So if you want to really raise your frequency, which is very important for you right now, it's detrimental, I'm telling you. If you want to do that, start following the guidance that you're supposed to be following. And connect to a community. We're going to need to be connected to community at this time. Ladies, if you are ready to ascend and grow, you can connect with me.